social media and Instagram will mess up your mental health. The problem with social media websites like Instagram is that they're too personal. There's too much information on there, way too much information. You can see what anyone's doing at any time. You can see stories, you can see comments on their life, you can get swayed by comments. You're seeing too many windows that you don't need to see. You're seeing into too many people's lives. You become a watcher instead of a doer. Like a good example as well is like when I used to use Instagram, I would sometimes go view people's profiles, whether they had followers or like they were someone close to me, whatever. You can go and view a profile, and then sometimes I would view profiles of people who are quite controversial, like sometimes they get some hate. So I'd go on their profile, I'd look at some of the comments, and then I would just see the comments just like giving some mad hate comments, and deep inside me I'd feel myself feeling some sort of resentment towards these comments. It's nothing to do with me, yeah? It's hate comments on a person, a public figure, a girl or guy, whatever, you know, and it's comments that I maybe don't agree with, or maybe I do agree with, whatever, but you see some of these hate comments, and then they've got loads of likes next to them and all of this stuff. It's like, you don't need to see this stuff, because your brain kicks into gear and starts going, right, what am I going to do with this information? Am I going to feel, because your brain wants to feel something, it's not going to feel nothing. Your brain is getting tricked. It's getting triggered by random things that has nothing to do with you. So you find yourself feeling resentment towards this person's profile, like this guy's profile who's hating, because he's hating on the person. So you justify your own hate on this person because they're a hater. And then you start seeing who liked his comment, who's too much of a pussy to say anything themselves, but likes the comment. And you see it's all these other profiles too. And then you're feeling hate and resentment towards these people too. It's like, but what's the point? This is all bullshit. It doesn't do anything. See, we need to stop showing our brains all this information. It's too much information to process. It's not necessary. It just fuels gossip. It fuels hate. When you delete your social media and you're strictly using it for business purposes, or you become a creator instead of a consumer, you know, when I deleted Instagram, I felt a weight off my shoulders. You know, viewing people's profiles and, you know, viewing stories and, you know, making your own stories, trying to show people into your own life. Like, it's so much of it is bullshit. You don't need to see all of that stuff. So being a consumer of Instagram, you're just gonna suffer. You're just you're exposing your brain to so many avenues that don't need to be shown. You're creating hate for so many people. And then back to that hate comment, like you view a hate comment from someone, and naturally you will start to judge that person, because you think because they're a hater, you're gonna give them some hate back because it's justified, right? So if this person turns out to be, you know, of a certain nationality or certain, you know, anything, like any sort of identification, you're gonna start to gradually hate that identification because it's almost justified, right? It doesn't matter what nationality they are, you're just gonna start to gradually hate that sort of person and that nationality because they were a hater too. So it's just an example of how we trick our brains and we sabotage ourselves. We just become a hateful person through seeing too much stuff. You know, be careful what you show your brain, because it doesn't understand. It wants to take action from everything we see. So when it takes action on gossip, that's just the definition of toxic. So when you use social media, be purposeful. That's why YouTube is a lot better, because you can add a video to your playlist, watch it when you want to watch it, be more purposeful. But when you're scrolling on social media, there's no end. These companies, they literally taper them around gambling sites. They're almost like a gambling site. They add so many features to keep you on the platform. So you're being played. Every time you're scrolling, you're getting played. So I think the lesson is just stop filling your brain with garbage, gossip, and just be purposeful.